Let's learn how we can migrate our Tumblr blogs over to Total CMS. Hey everybody, Joe Workman here, and today I want to talk about migrating our Tumblr blogs over to Total CMS. Okay, so if you're a Tumblr blog user, if you don't already know, okay, my Tumblr stack will cease to exist from 3 weeks from today. Okay, so what does that mean? What are our options? Now, unfortunately, all of this is completely out of my control, right? Tumblr decided to revoke my API access. Now, they did it bluntly one day, and I was luckily able to get them to extend it for 30 days, right? So that was nice of them. I was hoping it would be longer, but it's now crunch time. And I need to give you guys options in terms of what you can do now, okay? Now, in my post, in a post on Weaverspace, I kind of detailed a few options, right? Now, if you wanted to stick with Tumblr, totally an option, okay? But what you're going to have to do is, instead of the blog actually showing on your website, you're going to have to actually change it to link out to tumblr.com. So it'll link out to your actual Tumblr domain, right? Maybe this isn't what you want, right? But this is what Tumblr wants us to do. Another option is Will Woodgate does have a microblog stack, and that does support Tumblr, okay? I don't know exactly how it does what it does. I'm just assuming that if Tumblr revoked access to my stack, I'm thinking eventually the microblog stack will stop functioning eventually as well, right? So that is just a short-term solution, okay? Long-term solution is, if you want to stay with Tumblr, is to just link out to the Tumblr blog, and then your blog will actually be separate from your website. Okay, now with the cool stuff, okay? As you probably know, I have a really cool product called Total CMS, right? And it has a blogging component to it. And what's great is you have full control since the entire blog lives on your server, right? Since we have control, we don't need to worry and be at the mercy of people like Tumblr, okay? And other instances of this happening in the past with like Twitter and Google Maps, right? Where those services, yes, we get to utilize them, but at any point in time, they can cut the threads, right? They can cut the umbilical cord. So if with Total CMS, you have control. It all lives on your server, right? There are no threads or strings to cut, okay? So what I have built is I've built a really cool little app that I am calling TotalMove, okay? And what it does is it goes ahead and it connects to Tumblr, downloads your entire blog and all of its images, and generates a folder for you that all you have to do is upload into Total CMS, and your blog is magically moved into Total CMS, right? It does all of the work for you, and it is fast, right? Very cool, okay? So without further ado, let's jump on in, okay? Now remember, if you don't have Total CMS, you can go ahead and download it. It is a 30-day free trial, okay? And after that, you need to pay on a per domain basis, okay? But for now, let's jump into the new TotalMove app, and we're gonna connect to Tumblr and see exactly how easy it is to migrate from Tumblr to Total CMS. Okay, so here is the TotalMove app. Now you can get the download from this from the show notes below, okay? Or you can get it from my website, okay? Essentially, all you do is here you enter in your Tumblr domain. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in joeworkman.tumblr.com, okay? And you can hit enter, or you can hit the verify button, okay? And if you notice, once I verified, it actually verified that, yes, this is Joe Workman's blog, and I have 156 posts, okay? Now, a couple things before I download this. I could just go ahead and click the download, okay? But let's do a little bit of housekeeping first. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter in the URL to the RapidWeaver project that I am going to be placing this blog on. Okay, this just helps get all the linking set up and whatnot. Okay, so this should probably be the URL that you have set inside your website address in your RapidWeaver project file. Okay, so inside the general settings of your project. So this will be the main web address for your project. And let's go ahead and assign this a CMS ID. If you don't set one, it'll default to Tumblr, which I'm just for kicks, I'm going to set it to Tumblr anyways. Okay. So now that I have all of this set, okay, all I need to do is click download. Click on download. The app is then going to prompt me and ask me where I want to save this download information. Let's just go ahead and choose the desktop. Click select. And it's done. You see, download complete. As you see, it downloaded 156 blog posts and all related images in just over a second. Pretty awesome. So if we look at Finder, we'll notice that on my desktop, I have a folder called joeworkman.tumblr.com. And then inside there, I have a CMS data folder. Now, what's great is if you're familiar with Total CMS, this is the data that we need for our blog. Okay, so here I have blog, Tumblr, and here's all of the blog posts that we have. Okay, and then here's the galleries related to all the individual blogs as well. Okay, so if you're familiar with Total CMS, all I need to do is upload this to my server. So here's my server, and I've already uploaded this just to save a little bit of time in this video, right? Now, if you have existing CMS data in here, you just need to make sure that you kind of, upload these and integrate these with your existing CMS data. So you don't want to trash everything, right? This only contains the data unique to this particular blog. Okay, so very cool. You're just going to upload that to your CMS data folder on your web server. Now, one thing I should point out, okay, is that it also generates an htaccess file for you. If we look at this file here, so if we have a look at this file, you'll see that what the app does is it creates a bunch of redirect rules for us. And now this is from the old kind of Tumblr style blog URL, and this is the Total CMS blog URL. Okay, so this does a mapping from the old Tumblr-based blog URLs that contained a number, okay, just the ID, and then we have the new style URL, which we can actually use the slug from each individual blog post. Very cool. Now, obviously, you're going to want to tweak the paths to these, okay, that fit your website. Okay, so you're going to want to tweak the blog index.php, maybe you have it news or something like that, right? And then you're going to want to tweak this to be what it is on the Total CMS side, okay? And then you could just do a straight replace all and then copy and paste this into your htaccess file, and you will lose zero, okay, links, SEO, all that jazz, because we're doing 301 redirects from all of these older URLs to the new Total CMS based ones. It's very cool. Okay, so now let's jump into RapidWeaver. And now I'm not going to dive into all of the blog settings, okay, and how I built everything here, okay? But if you notice, all I need to do is I build my blog layout, okay? And then I set my CMS ID to be Tumblr, okay? Same thing on the blog post page. I set my CMS ID to be Tumblr. And of course, same thing on the admin and the new blog form page as well. Just make sure you set all the CMS IDs to be Tumblr. And what's awesome is it will work immediately. So inside, we'll see here, I've uploaded my Tumblr data to my server. And here I am inside RapidWeaver with my Tumblr blog straight in Total CMS. I've done no massaging of the data. I just uploaded that data to my server, pointed the Total CMS to use that Tumblr CMS ID, and we're good to go. I have all of my blog posts from Tumblr now inside Total CMS. Now that really couldn't be any easier, right? I mean, I spent about a week building this app that will seamlessly download everything fast as hell, right? I mean, it is fast. Okay, it downloads everything, formats everything to Total CMS. All you need to do is upload it and you're done, right? I mean, I wanted to make this a extremely simple and painless update process for you so that you can migrate and start using Total CMS now. Now, on the admin side, I have full control to edit all of the blog posts. Now, there are some things to think about, right? I do map some things on a one-to-one. So Tumblr tags get mapped to Total CMS tags, okay? The Total CMS category is set to the type of Tumblr post. So if it is a photo type of post, it is a category of photo. And if it is a video post, it is a category of video, okay? Now, all of your video embeds do continue to work. Assuming that you used, Tumblr, I'm sorry, if you used YouTube or Vimeo to embed those videos. Now, if you used Tumblr to embed audio or video, okay, the Tumblr embeds will still work, okay? However, I would recommend maybe looking at some other options, maybe editing those particular blog posts to maybe use YouTube or something like that. But with that said, the Tumblr embeds for audio and video posts, if you did use those and upload those assets straight to your Tumblr blog, okay, they do still work inside Total CMS. Every image that was in every blog post is now inside Total CMS. Okay, so you don't need to worry about broken images or any of that. It is 100% downloaded and uploaded into Total CMS, assuming you uploaded everything. Okay. Now, another thing is Tumblr didn't fully support summary versus content like Total CMS does. So what the TotalMove does is it takes the full-blown content from every blog post and it adds it to both the summary and the content field. Okay. So if you wanted to have summaries for each blog post, you could just simply go and simply edit a blog post and change the summary to be what you would like it to be. Okay. But for right now, it does display the full-blown blog contents inside the summary field. Okay. And if that includes the video embed, it has that there as well. Okay. So a few things to think about is it does migrate tags and categories. Okay, you might want to re-edit some things. Okay, in terms of the summary versus content. Maybe you want to add things like author, which aren't in Tumblr. Okay, or we have extra content. And there's a couple extra fields that Total CMS has that Tumblr doesn't. Okay, now galleries. Okay. As you know, each blog post in Total CMS can have its own gallery. Essentially, what we've done is for photo posts in Tumblr, okay, those photos that are part of the photo posts are added to the gallery. Okay. Now in Tumblr, you could add multiple photos in a photo post. All of those images will be downloaded and added into the gallery for you automatically. Okay. So I hope that you see how useful this app is, and I hope it gives you a seamless transition from Tumblr to Total CMS, right? As you saw, it just took me minutes to download everything. And then, of course, you need to upload it. I didn't show the video. I didn't want to waste your time me uploading, 50 megabytes of blog posts to my server, right? But it really is that simple. Download it with TotalMove, upload it to your server, configure Total CMS to use that blog ID, and you're done, right? It is really simple. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you're loving Total CMS. And I really am sorry about this whole Tumblr situation. It really was completely out of my control. I wish I could force Tumblr's hand and allow them to continue you to use it as we have been for years. But c'est la vie, Tumblr. We now have Total CMS. It is bigger, badder, and just more awesome for RapidWeaver users. So until next time, happy weaving, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.